Ellsbury from Acrylic Art Paintings. Welcome to my channel.
So these are the colors I'm going to be using today. They all have medium except for the green, and I'm going to be using Elmer's glue. So if this is the first time in my channel, please feel welcome. We're happy to have you here. I have one part of paint to which I'm going to add a part of Elmer's glue. I mix my paints differently than other fluid artists. I try to mix my Elmer's glue to the paint directly, as you can see here. So the next step is to incorporate the glue with the paint. As you can see, it's very, very thick, and that's okay. See? Now, at this point, we're going to start incorporating the water into the paint. Little by little. Don't just pour and drown your paint. So we're just starting stirring and adding more water until we get the right consistency. This is what I'm looking for this pour. It's very fluid, very thin consistency. Now I'm going to start adding my colors. I'm going to start with my blues first, light blue, then dark blue, and then I'm going to use white to kind of put a barrier to it so my colors will not turn brown when I pour them into my 8 by 10 canvases or canvas. As you can see, I added my yellow and my red. Now I'm going to divide them with the white before I add the green. Now I'm going to start from the middle of my canvas, and I know this is a lot of paint, but I want to create some lines first, and I'm going to start in the middle. Right there. I think that's enough. I'm going back to the middle, and I'll do the other half of the canvas. Okay, we're good. Now I'm going to use the rest of my paint to kind of fill up some space in here. There we go. The next step is to tilt the paint. Why do we do this? We do this because if the paint is too thick or if there is too much paint in the canvas, it's going to crack when it dries, and I don't want that. So in order to avoid that, I'm going to start tilting my paint, and I want to keep as many lines, straight lines as I can. So I'm tilting back and forth. So I like my lines, but not exactly what I was looking for. So next time I do this technique, I'm going to use a thicker formula. So hopefully my lines will stay straight. Now I'm just going to use the rest of the turquoise that I have to start covering the sides of my canvas, as you can see here. So this is how it looks like so far. So, oh, look at those beautiful sails on the left side of the screen. So now I'm going to take the leftover of the red that I have, very tiny, and I'm going to start using my finger to run the paint through my canvas to create the branches. So I'm calling this technique branching. I don't know, I think I've seen Elise Vernier use it, but since I'm using my fingers to create the branches, I'm calling it the branching technique in fluid art painting. So it's official, guys. That's the name. So as you can see, I am just dragging the paint, creating the branches. It is important to wipe your finger before you start creating a new branch, because remember that we have contrasting colors, and we don't want to start creating brown tones. You can see here, and now I wipe it, and now it's clean. Now I can create another branch. So start from the bottom and go through your painting. This is very easy, and I will invite you guys to try it. I mean, it's really, really fun to do and simple, and it's, like I said, it's very easy. So I'm just gonna continue dragging my branch through there. There you go. So I think it's looking good so far. Let's see, I'll do one more here. Okay, I think it's good. It looks like a tree of fire or something like that. I kind of like this effect, like this technique. Now, since you know that I like gold, I'm going to add a few touches of gold in here because I think when it dries, it's going to look very pretty. So we gotta have gold branches, guys. There we go. Maybe another one in this side. That's the beauty of fluid art. We have so many possibilities. The sky is the limit. So I'm just gonna drag it over here. It's like women have highlights in our hairs. We can do highlights. Well, guys do too, but just as we all have the possibility to have highlights in our hair, then this gold is going to highlight our branches here. So this one, I just went back and did the bottom, just kind of following the flow of our pouring technique here. So I think it's good. There's finger painting for you guys in acrylic fluid art. Look at how beautiful it looks. I can't wait to see it dried. In the meantime, if this video has helped you guys in any way, shape, or form, give it some like, share it, and help others create. If you haven't yet, I'll invite you to join me by subscribing to my channel, hitting that notification bell, and don't miss any other videos. This is the dry paint. Look at that gold, how beautiful it looks. And also, I wanted to remind you, if you happen to be in Lima, Peru, from the 14th to the 17th of August, I will be at the Sheraton Hotel and would love to meet you. So thank you for joining me today. If you decide to try this technique, come and share it with us in our group on Facebook. Till then, keep painting.